Welcome to All Up in Your Business podcast with me, your host, Kaylee Bain. And today's the first day of Honey Gin being officially all by itself, which I'm super pumped. Right? I know, I'm so excited. And today's guest is...
I'm Jalen. Hello.
And Jalen does quite a lot. I kept going down a rabbit hole of different things you do. So tell us, I mean, you can pick which one you want to start with, but what is your business?
Okay, so I have Raleigh Waxologist downtown Raleigh. That's where it all started, I would say. And then that turned in Holistic Harmony, where I focus on skincare, specifically facials, back facials. And I recently added spray tans. So that's been in like 4 or 5 months, and it's been so fun because everything in my space is European standard. It is all holistic, low toxins, like all the things we actually need in our day-to-day lives. And then I also have a podcast. So that is She Thrives 101, where I talk to female entrepreneurs, female creatives, just kind of living and creating the life that they've always dreamed of. So a lot.
I love
it's
it.
just, I guess I didn't say this. I'm getting used to like putting this in there. But the end of last year, I started doing events and more paid events. I did like free come as you please events, but I really locked in. So I host workout events with Q&As afterwards that is focused around like females health. So we did a couple that was focused around hormone balance, or what was our first one? Oh my gosh, it was only like 4 months ago and I can't remember, but it's just focused around like female questions that we don't really get answered, I guess. And then I also host facial events where I make journals and I guide everyone through prompted journals and facials that you can do at home. And it doesn't have to be like I have to go spend hundreds of dollars in the salon space. I can really just take a moment for myself, check in. And a lot of people are scared of journaling. So I kind of just let them like do it. They don't have to talk about it if they don't want to, but it really guides them to be like, okay, this doesn't have to be hard. Let me like make this my routine. We all just need to like take a minute for ourselves.
Yeah.
So we're doing this like based around that topic specifically. And that's been like so fun, basically. And one's coming up, so I'm really excited about it.
I'm so excited about literally everything you just said. So the event, I don't know if you follow some of my stuff, but I'm a diehard events person.
Yeah.
The same thing. I do a lot of the freebie ones, and I've been watching yours, and I just haven't been able to make it happen.
Yeah.
I was
We'd love to have you.
I mean, I have a lot more time now. So.
Yeah.
I can be grab a schedule now. Yeah. Amazing.
That's definitely the best part of it all.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite part about entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
It's still it's 10:30 right now, but in my head it's still like 6 a.m.
Yeah, you're like, gotta wake up.
Right, this coffee, like I need this. I need 3 more. So that is so cool. So I love the prompted journaling too, because I find whenever like something big happens in my world, and I'm like, okay, I should probably journal about this, because then you can get it all out there. And then, when things aren't going crazy, I'm like, I don't need a journal, but it'd probably help.
See, I'm the opposite. I'm like, when things are hard, I'm like, let me get in this journal. I need to like bring the fuck out on something. And then when I'm happy, I don't find myself journaling. So I'm trying to like get into it the opposite. And then also in the last few years, I've gotten into like growing moments and like journaling or kind of finding journal prompts to get me through something hard specifically, or like the new year or the end of the year or femininity or like whatever. So I think finding that for myself, I was like, women don't do this. We need to like make it more normal. Because when you're a little girl, you're like, oh, I want a journal.
Yeah.
But like, why are we not doing that? I have so many journals and I can't wait for the day that I can just like write about them.
My best friend and I, she lives in DC now. We used to pretend we were like detectives.
Mm.
And we were like, ooh, like, what was it, like Judy B. Jones or whatever the detective was when we were little. And we had all these journals of all of our detective work.
Oh my God, wait, that's amazing.
Oh my God, these journals are ridiculous. And then she started a journal for me that was called the Kaylazen book, because I just come out with these really stupid sayings. Like, I'm just like, well, I don't know where this came from. And so she's like, that has to go in the book. And so she has like a little like journal of all my sayings I've ever said.
That's so precious though.
Right? But yes, like journaling from when we were younger to like now, it's definitely huge. I mean, I'm finding myself journaling a lot right now, especially because of everything. And I remember my godmom got me this journal. It's like, and I paint. So it's all floral, like abstract painting journal, and it's pretty. And I was like, oh, this is too pretty. I don't want to journal in it. But then I'm like, but if I write it, I'm going to feel really good.
Yeah.
And so the whole writing part for me, for some reason, I don't know if it's like kind of a come to Jesus moment where it's just like, oh, I need to come to these moments. You got, No, I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, "Dude, I should probably do it more myself."
Yeah, no, I talk to people all day long. I deal with people that are like so healthy and people that are so unhealthy and like everything in between and like stay-at-home moms to moms that have 3 jobs to just like literally everything in between. So I deal with a lot of people that have never even journaled once in their life to people that are figuring it out and just like women's mental health. And I'm like, I need to help. Not that I have it all together, but like I have
What's that?
right for sure. And I just in my early 20s, I was determined to be like the best human on the planet. And I think that's when I started journaling and started reading and started working out more regularly. And it all kind of like made me dive deep. And then I had this is like so off guard, but like so
okay.
like whatever. I nannied for a family when I first moved to Raleigh, and the mom and dad were amazing. Like, yes, they had a nanny, but they were so in tune with their children, and they were so in tune with me and like what setting themselves up for like their mental health and just like their health in general to what they ate and their routines and band and sports and just like oh, it was just like so like holy crap, this they are managed. They got this together.
Yeah.
And it taught me a lot, I think. And I don't have children, but I think I was just like, okay, from this point, like, what can I be the best for them? And mental health wasn't a topic growing up. Yeah, it was like a topic, but it was like more like taboo. And also, like, I'm not crazy and I'm not taking those medicines. And
It was also shunned upon.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have this. You're fine. Like,
yes,
you're
totally.
fine. Just
And they started taking me to the doctor to get checked for like ADHD or just like all the things. And my parents got divorced when I was like on high school. It's just like shit. Just shit that happened in life. But I just handled it. And I think figuring out how to deal with it on our own, like go see the professionals, go do that. But if you don't want to do that or you can't afford to do that, like figure out how you can do it basically. And I think I'm almost 30, so like studying that in my 20s, that is just like, okay, now I feel like I can share this with people. I again deal with all ages, all women. 18-year-olds are panicking about life right now. 19-year-olds, as we all should be, but then on top of all the other things that they were like high schoolers in COVID. And at first I was like, we are all dealing with shit. But now I'm like, they don't have the normal things that we got.
Yeah,
that's
very true.
Is prepping them for like society. It's even insane. So I think just like making sure that they have it. And then the people that are 40 and 50, the women, they're figuring it out. They were going through some shit in their time. So also like helping that age group and just like we all need mental health and we can do it in our home and it doesn't have to be a spa day. It doesn't have to be $100 and some dollars. It can be like very in tune with yourself. And yeah, that's the whole purpose of it.
100%. And I was just in Asheville last weekend. I'm obsessed. I'm from upstate New York, like in the mountains. And so it's just like going to Asheville is like home for me and I love it. And my cousin and we had a cousin's weekend with something we've never done before. And we're like, oh, let's go do a tarot reading.
Oh, fine.
I'll talk about it afterwards, but the most on point tarot reading I think I've ever had. It predicted what happened last week. And like it predicted before even, I was just like, what's happening? But the one thing she kept saying, she's like, there's something coming up where you're gonna really need to prioritize your mental health, but really self-care. Like I can get a sense like you really want to be in self-care right now, but like you really need to start prioritizing it more. And I'm like, okay, because I've been thinking like I want to get back in the gym. I want to do these things. I want to be in nature. I want to go hike. I want to do X, Y, and Z. I just haven't gone and really done it.
Yeah, but I have some wants. I want when this happens, when that.
Yeah, it came to be like there's just never time. Where now it's just like I've been forced in this situation. I'm like, okay, like I have time now. Yeah. Like I want to go get the kayak. I got the hiking shoes. Like I'm ready to go out, and I want to go paint out on a kayak. Like, right? I'm so excited too. So it's just like in the journal, going back to the journaling. Like I bring this journal everywhere with me this past week because I'm like, okay, when I have a second, just sit.
So it's hard, but when you like get in that routine, you're so at peace. So you finding your like your gig, your vibe, your routine, you can being able to make that your routine, it's so special. And I'm trying to like get back into something myself. I feel like 1 week I'm like, hell yeah, I'm on it. And then the next week I'm like, well, I want to do this too now. I got this. And then I'm like sleeping. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, I didn't clean the salon, so now I gotta do that in the morning. And so yeah, it's a like balance.
Yeah. And so then going back to like the workout events, like what made you choose workout events?
Yeah, I think I've just always been into working out in weights or in high school. You know, you have to take the one basic gym class to graduate. And some people are like, I hate gym, get this over with. I'm like, cool, get me in that, get me in another gym class, get me in weights. I was in weights, the PE class that we had to take, and then also like team sports for like 3 hours of my day in high school. Like,
Wait,
how?
where'd you grow
I'm
up?
from Midland, Midland, Michigan.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because I was like, we just had to do gym.
Dude, we had some those sloppy asses. I like literally played games for an hour in team sports, and we just played like dodgeball or softball or I don't know. And then the next hour, I was lifting weights for an hour with just like my friends.
That is so
Yeah.
interesting.
I had,
That
like,
was a class?
Yeah, classes. Yeah.
Wow. That's not
So-
what
Yeah,
that's
so
cool.
that was like one of my I just lifted weights and I played sports
Yeah.
and then in my early 20s I was really like when I first moved down here I was in the gym for like 2 hours a day every single day. Like I was just a gym rat. Fell out of it, got back in it, realized how much it equals out to like women's health specifically. Like yeah, men, you working out's great for you, but just the things we're not taught about the female body, just the things we're not taught about female health, things doctors aren't educated on.
Is it wild?
It's kind of
Like, so women's body that's not talked about,
Yeah.
it was insanity.
yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah, so just like partnering with Lillian, the girl that I have partnered with, she's very educated on hormones, hormone balance, cycle syncing, nutrition. Like that's what she does, balanced with being a personal trainer. So just being able to find someone I vibe with and we can do something together. And then with She Thrives, the whole purpose is highlighting other females. I like a lot of small businesses in general, but specifically female businesses. So that's kind of how that works out. And then it's always partnered with like Holistic Harmony, which is my facials and my facial events, and then like the mocktails I make and gut health, and it all like, intertwines together.
I love it.
And I am just like educating women that we can do better because young women like cold plunging, fasting, like intermittent fasting. That is not for women. Those studies are not for women. I've been there. I've done it all. I've been vegan. I've not eaten meat. I've done the pescatarian. I've done the vegetarian. I've done literally everything you can think of on a healthier balance than like the average human. Because, you know, most people are like starving themselves and most people are like eating like the gluten-free and the things and eat that if that's your real issue. But most of the time, all of that has fake shit in it. And it's like, we think that it's a better option. When I was vegan, it's the hardest I've ever been. It's probably the most unhealthy I've ever been because I'm eating like processed, lab grown things to be vegan. And it's like, I want a healthier option, but like, and even the fruit, some of the fruit is fake. But I just like, what the hell? But now I just find what's best for me, find what's best for the female body. Like, we should have protein in our body within the first hour of our day.
Yes.
We are starving ourselves till 1, 2 p.m. And I'm the part of the problem. Like, I was just talking to someone about coffee specifically, and someone was like, I don't have coffee before calories. So now in my brain every morning, I'm like, calories, coffee, calories.
Yeah. I know. I've done a lot of research into this too because I have PMDD. And with that, like the week before your period, you are either like you're super high, super low, like it's just all over the place. And then the cycle syncing, I've been trying to really get in touch with too because different foods play into each week, and then the working out.
Yeah, it's intertwined.
It is. You don't freaking talk about. I know, and I'm just like, guys, just normalize. It's really not that hard.
Yeah.
But you know, a dude can't have a conversation about it without getting freaked out.
Yeah,
So-
and like that's another problem. It's like be with a partner that you can have these conversations with because that's all intertwines on how to make a baby. And if you're gonna make a baby with somebody, like you gotta fucking know how to do that shit.
Like, you gotta understand how I am.
Yeah,
Like my last job, I remember like some days, like when you get your period, I don't know about you, but like I am dying. Like some days I can't get out.
I'm not because I've done the work to. I was, oh my god, I had the worst issues. I was like calling into work because of my period. I was like not going to school in high school because it was so bad. It was so bad. I got put on birth control so young, as most people do, because their cycle is so bad. All the things. I went to doctors in my early 20s, tried to figure it out, and nobody could tell me anything. Multiple gynos, multiple doctors, and I'm like, figure it the fuck out. I'm like, you don't know what you're talking about next. Like, that's literally how my brain is. I'll tell you if they don't. Like, some of them really don't know what they're talking about. And so then I just started doing my own research. That's when I started finding the hormone unbalancing products in our day-to-day life and kind of like got those out of my life. And that's when I did like, so funny, I know we're talking about this. I did this like yoni steam. Okay, like I shoved some pearls up my vagina. So it was, they were for that area, but I shoved them up there. Very holistic.
I love it.
Shove them up there. It like detoxes for a couple of days. Things are just coming out. And then I did like a tea for my vagina and did that. I used a cup instead of tampons, instead of pads, instead of anything like going up there like silicone, because even the most organic tampon is gonna have something in it.
Yeah.
We get raised that like it's toxic shock. You can get toxic shock syndrome, but like you can get that, but like, are we hearing ourselves? Like literally my mom was like, yeah, don't keep it in too long, you're gonna get toxic shock. Like it was like normal. And like why?
It's like, why is that? Why are we putting something up there that is getting what?
Yeah.
No.
So that was kind of like the start of it, is basically my point. And once I started doing that, my periods weren't as bad. I found these internals that are starting like with gut health, and they start their microbiome healthy, and they have hydroxypteroxide in them, which is the elixir from an olive tree, not like olive oil, but like the elixir from it. So it's very healthy for you. And all of that has really calmed down my migraines that I got, has calmed down my like cramps that I've gotten, and really just being in tune with what I'm eating, of course, because I'm not eating trash. Like I'm not, but I'm not perfect. So I do see moments where I'm like maybe eating greasier foods, and then I can feel a difference. Or I don't know. After you feel the difference, you kind of like never want to feel it again. So you just do it. You just like lock in. But there's been moments where I haven't had my internals and I can feel my headaches coming back, or I can feel like the cramps getting worse, or protein. Once I started eating red meat, grass-fed, finished red meat, my cramps went down. Like when I started really paying attention to what I was eating, cycle syncing a little bit, yeah, it really worked. Basically.
Very interesting. And I'm gonna go do a huge deep dive.
And I forgot to just be like, here's all the info.
Just send me all your info. That's amazing.
Yeah. So I think like, and again, I'm 30 almost. So that was my early 20s. This has been like 7-ish years, if not more than that, where I think it's been 6 years since I've done the yoni steam.
Oh, cool.
And so that's when I really like locked in, and huge difference, like huge difference. And people think it's going to happen overnight, and it's not. It's going to happen in a couple years, whether you're figuring your diet out, whether you're cleaning out your toxins from your household, or you are fixing your skin, whether you are working out. Like, I don't know if it's going to take years for both of those, but you get my point. Like, people think it's going to happen overnight, or they can't do it overnight. And it's like, you're not going to feel great overnight. It's going to be a cycle, or like a routine, basically.
Yeah. So then going into the skincare sense, like is that the business that started all of it? Was
waxing is what really started everything. Okay. I worked for a franchisor around Raleigh. I opened some locations, moved to the DC area, opened a salon like during COVID, came back to Raleigh, and then I was like, I need to do my own thing, basically. But I worked for a franchise for 6 years. So that really gave me the opportunity to, I worked, managed, and trained. So I was like, I know all the info, like let me just do anything.
Yeah.
So this Raleigh Wax, so this location has been here for a year and a half, I guess. Well, I've been here for a year and a half, but I've been open for almost 3 years. And we Raleigh Wax specifically, yeah. And then the facials came when I found a skincare company that I really liked. I couldn't do facials at the franchise, so I couldn't like practice that.
Oh, right, yeah.
But once I really found this space, and it was a quiet space, my other space was way too loud for facials. I was like, let me look. Because people need to know, like, the actual process of their skin, not the chemicals, not the BS, just the holistic version.
Absolutely. And I'm getting into my crunchy era, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
My parents are not that way, but where I grew up was very much that way. And so I'm kind of coming back to my roots a little bit. I'm like, I'm loving this. This is great.
Yeah.
So out of all of the things that you provide and do, what's your favorite service to do?
I kind of depends on the day. Waxing is I don't want to say it's my favorite, but it's just like what I've mastered. I can do it so fast, so easy. I could train people on it, all the things. But like when I do a lash lift, which is more of a rare service, I'm like, ooh, so fun, so cute.
Just something different.
Yeah. And then the spray tans, those are new and those are fun. And then I like the facials because I love the calmingness of it. It's an hour and a half of me in there, like chilling out. And I'm not even getting anything done. I'm just like calming. I put a sound bath on. So it's like no music. It's a sound bath to usually like lower cortisol levels, or like be dreamy, something like that. And then it's just really relaxing.
I always wondered that because I think I've maybe had like one facial maybe 10 years ago. I don't even remember. It's been it's
don't really know what to expect.
Yeah, so I never knew what to expect. And so but like whenever I see the videos of people doing it and they do the things, and I'm like, that just looks like a scalp massage.
They're so good.
Let me just drool out to fall asleep.
They're so good. And that's what I like, is they fall asleep most of the time. So I'm like,
yeah. But then it's just like, so I know for me, that's like for me, I'm sure that's like really relaxing. But I always wonder for the person doing it, if
Most
it's
of
also
the time,
relaxing.
sometimes I'm not gonna lie, like I get bored a little bit.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, you're doing that all day.
but it's fun. It's nice to see like the end because a lot of people come in here and they're like, parking and da 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 and this and that, and I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
come here. Like this is what you're gonna do because I give them like a little robe towel and I'm like, okay, put this on, take all your jewelry off. I always step out. Of course, I want to wash my hands. Like I'm bare-handing your face. So instead of like gloves, yeah, basically. So I'm like, all right, I want to go wash my hands. You chill out. You get in the little bed and like relax. And then some moms, I say moms because you know they're just like on 10 at all times.
Yep.
They'll be like sitting in there. If I take too long, they'll be like, I'm ready. And I'm like, calm the fuck down, girl.
You're
like,
fine. Chill.
It's been like 3 minutes. People are like, I'm like just getting in here. And now I'm taking my time. Like I said, for facials, I set an hour and a half aside. For the longer facials, I set like 2.5 hours aside. Where my Brazilians are like 15 minutes. So if my Brazilians, I'm like, get in here, get out. Come on, we're on a time schedule. And the other ones, I'm like, like, can I? I'm like, I'm sipping my water too. Like, you think this for you? This is the calm for me.
Yeah.
But it's so funny because moms will be like, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready.
That is so funny.
Girl, smell the incense. Yeah, or not the incense. Well, I guess, yeah. But also, I have in that room, I do essential oils.
Oh, nice.
For facials, yeah. So I'm like,
we'll just chill. I know, just take the anxiety and just I'm like, well,
yeah, it's so funny.
That's so funny. I used to go get Brazilians, and then when I got to a time where I'm like, all right, I can't afford this anymore, then I learned how to do it myself, and I did it myself for about 4 years until recently, and I'm like, you know what? Oh, no. I was forced to stop because actually I had my back out and that I could not bend. I still cannot bend.
What happened to me?
Yeah, and I was like, all right, someone else needs to do this because one, someone else can treat me to this too.
Yes.
I don't want to bend.
Yeah,
and I'm not
at an age and you're like, I'm done waxing.
So you hit 30 and then it's just like kind of downhill. Yeah. But then my chiropractor, she's like, honey, you have to go back to the gym because of your back. And I'm like, all right. You know what? You're right. And so now I'm like hell bent. I'm like, I am going to keep I used to own a gym. So I used to be like really fit. I used to be all the things too. I'm just kind of like,
you fall into it.
Oh, I totally. You know, I was just like, I don't want anything to do with this anymore. And now I'm like, hey, Keely, you need this. You're like, actually, I do need that for your mental health.
And I feel bad. Because the abs, my back was hurting too.
Oh, it's rough. And I'm still, I mean, that was in the beginning of April. And I'm like, are you going to get better anytime soon? And I rolled my ankle last week in Asheville.
Oh my gosh.
I am here. I'm a mess. And you know, they got me. So it was just recently my birthday too. So I got a massage. I won a massage somewhere. And then my friend got me a scalp massage. Ooh. So I'm just like, all right, like, it couldn't have been a better time to get all these things. And now I'm like trying to like book everything up. So tell me about your facial. I'm so intrigued.
Yeah.
So like what kind of facials do you do?
So I always use Oliveira skincare. I have 2 different styles of facials. One is 90 minutes. One, I just changed it. So I want to say, one is an hour and one is 90 minutes. And then that is like literally me touching your face for those minutes because people get confused on that. And it's all holistic based. So I'm sculpting the skin. It's really about lymphatic drainage. It's all going to be specialized to your skin. Like when you come in, I can obviously see your skin. I'll ask you usually like, do you have any skin concerns? Most people are like, I trust you. I'm here to more relax. Relaxing is the purpose of mine. We're not necessarily trying to fix things. But if you come to see me every couple of months, I would say you'll start to see results. And then we can like fix those problems that you may have. But I have red light therapy. I have ear candles. These are like more add-on services. You can add them onto your facials. I have the ear candles. I don't know if you know what that is.
Isn't that like when you like turn your side, you have a candle stick it on the ear? What does it actually do?
I've been doing that since I was 15. I love them. But they take the earwax out. So if you're having like hearing issues, that can help with it. If you're kind of clogged, they just itch sometimes.
Yeah, I need that.
It actually sounds so cool. Yeah, it's so amazing.
And
you can't pulls it out. You can hear like a little, but you can't feel anything. But yeah, it just pulls it out. Some people like I do it every few months, probably every other month, and like sometimes it's worse than other times. But yeah, you can definitely see.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do ear candling. Okay.
I just added ear seeds, which is like acupuncture for your ears.
What?
So this is all things to help with your jawline or you're just like tension in your face because we all build up tension in our face, our necks. That's the main focus of my facials. Those are again add-ons, but then you have high frequency machine, which will help the collagen turn over faster and help close the pores. If you have acne, like if you have any acne on your face or like bigger cystic acne, it'll help kind of calm that inflammation. And then you get like 5, 6, 7 step facial, basically a massage on the shoulders, a hand massage. Try to like think of everything that comes with it, but it's nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's really calming.
Oh, for those of you who don't know, if you're not watching, but if you are watching, I'm in downtown Raleigh, and I'm so in love because I never get to come. I may live.
Oh, I love that.
The thing is, I love that. Like, the one reason I love living here is because where I live I live right next to where the Hurricanes play. So
Oh, wow.
it's enough out there, but it's only like 15-minute driving.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Not
quick.
bad, but it's
Like 15
what you could find.
No. But I mean, I love coming down here. I love walking. I love going to Moore Square and sometimes Glenwood, not really Glenwood. Yeah, I know. I go to the gym in the Village District, and I don't know. Like, it's such a cute city, and then it's not too big, but it's like just big enough.
Totally.
There's some really cute speakeasies. Like,
Yeah.
there's just so many cute spots here, and I'm obsessed. You love it.
Raleigh's a great city.
It is amazing, and it's not far from like anything either.
Well, you have to like drive through the city to get anywhere in
Yeah,
the city. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird. But yeah, it's great.
And then there was another question. What was it? Oh, for your waxing,
Mhm.
do you use strips or do you not use strips?
I do strips.
Okay.
So I use, only strips for the main part. I use hard wax for ears and nostrils. But yeah, I use strips. I know a lot of people are scared of it, but it's a good way to go.
No, so all right. So educate the people. So I know so if you go back to like 2018, Kaylee, and my POSX, he's like, you should try waxing. I was like,
Bro, that's
and I'm like, you know what? I'll try it. And I got one strip in, and it was a really good friend of mine, and I was terrified because like she's more of like hair person, but not like that hair. So she tried to strip, and I was like, absolutely.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, it hurts for sure. It's definitely more of like a harder version of waxing. In school, they teach you, I went to cosmetology school, not esthetician school, but in aesthetic school, they teach you that you can't do a full Brazilian with soft wax. That's not true. I've only ever done full Brazilians with soft wax, and I've been doing this for 9 years. So that's true. And it also depends on the wax. It depends on your technique, the wax. I'm looking at it right now, but I use an Enzo Penny and Patina wax. So they're great. They're by an esthetician, by a female, made specifically for like the Brazilian more sensitive areas. And that makes my Brazilians elevated because I'm using such a great product.
Yeah.
Also, again, I've been doing it for so long, and the franchise I worked for, they had a really good technique. It was made by an esthetician that specialized in full body waxing. She knew what she was doing. She really like trained the employees. So I think that also helps. And I'm a baby a little bit, and I waxed myself, and I know what it feels like, and I want the best experience. Like if anything I do, I want to be the best. Like,
Yeah.
don't care what it is. I want to be the best. So just learning mastering it basically. But yeah, if you're fresh and you're new and you really don't do that, it's gonna fucking hurt.
Yeah.
And if you don't care, like if you're going to a franchise, majority of the time those employees do not care if you come back because then like they're gonna come in.
Yeah.
Where I like want my OGs, I want my people.
Absolutely.
Throwing out the new people, but I want my people. So just like and keeping a business open by yourself. Like
Yeah.
you have to be good at that shit.
Yeah. You really do.
You have to be good. So yeah.
Yeah.
That is a little education.
No,
I like bullshit.
Yeah, no, I love that because so when I did it and she did the strip, I think she got maybe 2, and I'm like, I'm done. Get me the fuck out of here. Like, oh yeah, I'm good. And I went home. He's like, did you even do it? I'm like, no, I did not. And then after I finally broke up with him, moved here, whatever, and I'm like, you know what? Like, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna go. I can do hard things
For myself.
So then I went to. We're not naming the business, but I went to a very well known.
We can name it. I don't care. I mean, go you.
Washington City?
Oh no! I thought you were talking about the other slot.
Oh no.
I'm like, we can name it.
I honestly don't even remember what.
We can name any of them.
I just know I just go there.
It's funny.
But yeah, so then I went there and they used. This is back in 2020, or 21. So it was beeswax, I guess, but it's like where they don't use strips. They just like what's that wax?
Is it sugar or hard wax?
It was not sugar.
Okay, probably hard wax.
It was just a wax.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can just pull it off. Yeah. So that's what I use. And so they're like, yeah, this is the best part. Yada yada. I'm like, all right. So then I went and bought the whole kit.
Oh my god.
I learned by watching. Like I could pick it up quickly if I've seen it 1 or 2 times. And so I just started doing it myself, and I'm like, you know what? It's actually not that bad. It's a little pain therapy. I like it. I know. This. And I do it like once a month. I'm like, all right, we're good. Like I said, I did that from probably like 22 till 3 months ago. And I was like, I'm dying.
You're like, I need the new technique.
And then when I went to this place, I will say the only thing I wasn't loving is she's just like, you need to be more on top of this. I'm like, girl, I threw my back out and I haven't been able to move for a month and a half.
Did she ask you like your routine at all?
No. No, it was like, she was like semi, I don't want to say rude. It was just like, there wasn't enough questions about like, oh, like, what's happening? I was just like, I'm dying. My back can't bend. I can't move.
My life.
Yeah. And so the first one was a little
Yeah.
And then the second time I went back, way better. Like, yeah, because I don't know if like they were just trying to solve something or what, but it was much better the second time.
No, the second time's always better because your hair's not as thick. It's ripped out from the fold root. Oftentimes, if you're already waxing yourself, then like it should be getting the same results. But if people are coming from shaving, they're breaking it at the surface where the wax will fully remove it. So it's a little easier, a lot of it easier. People panic, but it's all about the results. It gets better time. I see, so like in the waxing space, I'm obviously seeing like wax vagines. I just talked about shoving pearls in my vagina, and now I'm like, TMI. Holy shit, that's hilarious.
This is so good.
So in the waxing space, I see waxed vagines, and in the tanning space, I see both waxed and shaved. And no shame to anybody, but like a waxed vagine is so much cuter than a shaved vagine. Like it truly is. Like, so aggressive process, so much softer. Your skin is gonna be like, if you're worried about dark spots, scarring, cutting yourself, like waxing will help it. It comes back to kind of like getting in a routine and staying focused and like walking in.
Yeah.
You just have to do that with everything in life. Like when like really everything in life, even your hair removal. Yeah. Like even your hair removal.
I love it because I'm very wide open. I'm like, yeah, I get waxed. Like, whatever. You want no questions? Ask me.
Yeah, people are so embarrassed of it. And even when at the franchise, we were talking, like we'd be trained. If you see a person you wax in public, don't like say hi to them because you don't want to embarrass them. You don't know who they're with. And it's like so real. I just saw someone over here and I only waxed them one time. But I was like, I can't not say hi to them. Like that. Like, I just saw them a week ago, and I was like, hey. They were like, I was like, shit, go back to that one time in training where like don't. But it was like, if I'm being honest, I didn't think they'd care because it was like a young, flamboyant male. Yeah, and I was like, he's down. Like, and he was not down.
See, I'm always down. I'd be the same way. I'd be like, hi.
Yeah, I'm like, tell your friends, like, I see you with a young girl. I'm like, hey, who is that? I have no shame marketing. Hey, I'm Raleigh Waxel. Like, I do waxing. Hey, I do this. Hey.
Yeah. Like, a lot of my friends have like, doesn't that like really hurt? I mean, the first time, yeah, I mean, because you're not used to it. Yeah, you've heard. But then it gets better. And then the one they love, it's like 10 to 15 minutes and you're out.
Yeah, you're done.
I did that shit by myself. I was taking me like over an hour.
Oh, yeah, I can't imagine.
So I was just like, this shit's.
Yeah, so I try to move into it.
Oh, yeah, I put uncontrolled movie on.
And hard wax hurts more because you're just like jerking it out. With soft wax, it's just like.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. I will say I do enjoy how quick and how much it does not hurt. Yes. So I'm feeling. I would totally come here. And it gives me a reason to come down. Yeah, it's so cute. And then so as we wrap up, 2 quick questions. 1, what is a hard lesson that you've learned along the way of your journey of entrepreneurship?
Oh my gosh. Okay. I think it comes to like employees, just like you can't trust anybody. And it's so silly because when I was 18, I have a tattoo right here. It says trust none. So I'm like the first one to say like, don't trust anybody. But then I had an employee in here and you just can't trust them. They're like stealing money from me, like taking people on the book or like having people book, taking them off the books, getting paid Venmo, Apple Cash. Or stealing wax. I was like, wow, I'm going through wax a lot. And we're like, what the heck? I don't understand it. And I'm just like trusting and like, I don't know. I think a small business, I think one female to female, like, I'm such a girl's girl. Don't fucking disrespect me because then I'm not a girl's girl. Yeah. Like,
yep. I'm the same.
What I did.
Oh, you're like
dumb.
It's hard to get to that point, but as soon as you hit that, like you are charging block out.
So I'm just like, we're going through a lot going on, blah, 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 blah. But like, trust your gut. So like trust your gut. Make sure you want employees. Make sure you're ready for employees because like it's a lot. Energy, mental capacity. They're dealing with your people. especially in the waxing industry specifically, I think like a lot of people want an employee and we're service providers. So like those are our people, quote unquote, our people, but like they're not, they're the businesses. And I think that business owners have to really put a fine line at the beginning. Because I see on these Facebook groups, specifically waxing, they're like, oh, I had an employee and she took all her people. Like, you have to monitor how they're communicating with your people. Like, don't have each other's phone number. If you like, it's cool to be like cool with your people, but like, I don't want people texting my personal number. You shouldn't want that. And you should want your employees to have that, because then it's like you're literally throwing your business away. And there's probably a lot of opinions on that, but I think that's a big thing, specifically in the beauty industry, that we have to check at the beginning, because I see it all the time. Like, people hurt that they got their people stolen from, but like, where is the boundary and where were you? And yeah,
I mean, coming from like the social media side of it too, say someone goes to do it and they're like, oh, I can help them. And so I make it kind of a big, I got an intern right now. Super sweet, like Chapel Hill girl. I'm just like, okay, like I've not had to deal with this yet, but like I had her sign an NDA, not NDA, maybe an NDA. I forget. I had her sign two things. One, basically,
it's legal shit.
Yeah, it wants to protect the client and their information, wants to protect my information, and then one saying you're not going to walk away with my shit and my people.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's
Because I would be so scared of that happening. And yeah, I don't trust anyone either. Yeah.
And but it also comes like when it comes to a franchise specifically, and I guess me, like when she left, I was like, you take your people, because I don't want her people. Like, their energy is not my energy. So there's that part of it. But it's also like, if you want to keep your people, you have to be involved in the business, because your employees are who's like creating your business. So I have that respect as well. But it's also like, I put my hard-earned money into this, and like give it.
Yeah, no, I totally. That's a story for off.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's wild. And then going off all of that, kind of end it happier. What is a piece of advice you give someone that wants to start their own business?
Just do it. And I hear that all the time. I ask a similar question on my podcast, like, but just do it. You have to go for it. You have to understand that if you have people in your life not cheering you on, ditch them. They're not family, friends, whatever. And if it is family, like, just don't talk to them about your business, but like follow that passion. Because so many people want to do things, but they don't want to do it. They don't want to put in the work. And grassroots marketing is so real. Social media is bullshit. And just like, it's a great platform, but it's bullshit at the end of the day. So just do what you want to do. Start what you want to do. And it's practice. I started this 2 years ago. Well, like specifically She Thrives, I started 2 years ago. And the vision I had, these seats and a space to do it, and the technical side of it is now coming to life, even though I had that vision 2 years ago. And that vision 2 years ago, like, yeah, would I have loved to fucking start there? Yeah, but it's not gonna work that way. So just like, no, it's gonna grow. And like, it's all practice at the end of the day. Practice, reps. And it just pisses me off that people want it so bad, but they don't like want it. Yeah. Or they're not doing anything. So just like do it.
100%. I mean, I swear, you and I have a lot of similar things, but like my big thing is just, I'm like, you just got started. Yeah. You just got to do the thing. Yeah. You can do hard things.
Yeah.
We all can. You just got to want it enough.
I've been through a lot of hard stuff in my 20s. And that is what got me to start the podcast. Because it's never going to be a good time. Yeah. It's kind of like we literally started with this. It's never the right moment. It's never the right time. So once you realize that, and there's a book about it, I remember reading it in my early 20s, is like, there's never going to be a good time to start anything, whether it's having a kid, starting a business, quitting a job, getting a car, getting a new payment, getting a house. Like, there's never a good time, especially for things that we don't expect to come. Like, no one's planning that.
Yes.
So just do it if you want to do it.
I love you. You were so much fun. I really hope I see you more after this.
Yeah, definitely.
But tell the people, where can they find you? How do they sign up for? How do they do all of this?
So many ways.
Because she does 101 things. She's amazing at all of it. So
thank you. I'm excited for you to come to you should definitely come to the facial event. It's let me say, it's July. I don't know when this will come out, but the next facial journaling guided event experience will be July 23rd, I think. It's the second to last Sunday of the month in July. So whatever that date is, honestly don't know. But it's at Redhead Hemp in Durham, 2 p.m. So excited. 12 people only. And you can find that at She Thrives 101, Holistic Harmony Raleigh. Those are the two main platforms. And then I have an email list. So the people that are on my email list get discounted tickets. They always get a little sum. And then my personal Instagram is one spelled out underscore happy with an I underscore life. And Raleigh Waxologist is my waxing page. But if you find one, you can find all of them.
It's all in her bio. Yeah, I find all three.
If you go to One Happy Life, you can find them all. But She Throws 101 is probably the easiest. Raleigh Waxologist. I don't know. I think it's easy to find. Google.
Yeah.
Google me. Yeah.
Google's a great place.
Yeah, Google is everything. But the email list is probably like, if you're a waxing guest, you get promos. If you are a skincare guest, you get discounted facials. I really customize my email list because one, it's new. So I'm like made so much fun with it. And then also like, I want my people that support me to get all the goodies. So I give so many discounts for so many things. So just like follow my email list. Yeah, that's the best way to lock in.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
for letting you come out here in the studio. And
So happy we can do it here.
I know, and the studio's so cute, guys. Like, they're like, this is my place. Like the smell of it, all the cute. I'm like, I'm obsessed. You are my kind of people.
Yeah,
So.
that's my best. That's the best.
Right. Cool. Thank you guys. Go. Just said rate.
Do all the stuff
You do this. Go. What do? You rate, subscribe, like, follow. You know what? Just go do it.
you.
Thanks.